Hey guys, Andy Godwin from Andy Godwin Fishing. Hey, welcome to my channel. In this channel we talk everything crappie and everything bass fishing. I'm going to show you some tips that's helped me in the last 40 years catch some fish, and we're also going to show some tournament videos. So please stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Please smash that like button if you like the content, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how I clean my rods for the upcoming season. I not only clean them usually in the winter, but also clean them one time throughout the year, usually in the summertime. It's very easy. All you need is some alcohol. I use some Kevin Van Dam's line and lure conditioner, some disinfectant wipes, microfiber cloth, and a Q-tip. The first thing I do is on this casting rod, of course I take it out of the rod jacket, I take the reel off. Of course, lay my reel to the side, and now you just have your rod. First thing I do to it is take some disinfectant wipes, any type of disinfectant wipes, fine, it doesn't really matter what kind you use. And the first thing I do is I make sure I clean my handles of my rods really well. And that gets all the sweat and the grime and everything off of those. Lay that to the side. Take a Q-tip. Dip it in my alcohol. Then I clean the reel seat real well. Especially right here where your reel goes together with your rod. Kind of clean that all up. Get a little bit of the grease and the grime and the sweat off of it. You can see you have a little bit of that on there. The next thing I do is, of course, I want to go through all my guides. And while I'm cleaning my guides, that also helps me check to see if I have any cracks or chips or anything in any of the guides. Which everybody knows, you get a chip in your guide, next thing you know you have broken line on a fish. So always make sure I clean that really well. All the way up through. Guides look really well. A little bit of dirt in them, but most of the guides are in good shape. The main one that you want to really check is you've got to check your tip guide. I know all of us do things that we shouldn't do with our rods. I'm the same way. You should never use it for a plug knocker to get your bait unhung. That's how you chip the ceramic in your guide. You should never reel your bait clear up to your guide, run down the lake. All that vibration, that's what tears your guides up. I hate to tell you, I'm probably no different than you. I do it a lot of times too. I know I shouldn't, but I still do it anyway. The next thing I do is I take my line and lure conditioner, spray a little bit on my microfiber cloth, like that. I take it, of course I want to wipe down my whole rod with it. Clean it all up, all the way up through. Now, my casting rod is done. This is my spinnerbait rod, one of my spinnerbait rods. All the guides are in good shape. Rod's all clean, drill seat's all clean. Make sure everything works right on it. My reel seat works fine on it. So everything is ready to go. The next one I do, I'll generally just grab something else. This is a spinning rod. Same thing. I do the same thing with it. And the first thing I do, of course, is take the reel off. These rods will get dirty over time. You fish in a lot of dirty water. Of course, you're traveling up and down the river. Some guys leave them on their decks whenever they're traveling up and down the highway. I particularly don't. I'll usually put mine in my truck or lay them in my rod box. Back again. Take my cleaning rag, which is my disinfectant rag. Make sure I clean my handle really well. Handle's all clean. Back to my alcohol. Clean my reel seat really well. Back again, go through all my guides. I want to check them really well, make sure there's no cracks or no chips in them. You'll be able to tell really well, real easy if you have any chips or anything in there. This doesn't take long, 2 or 3 minutes per rod, and you're ready to go for the next year or later on that season. Like I say, I do check mine a couple times a year to make sure. Generally, your tip is the one that gets the most of the dirt in it. And that's generally the one that's going to crack or chip if you have anything like that. If you have any nicks or anything in that, that's generally going to be that one. Alright, lay my Q-tip back to the side, rag back to the side. My microfiber cloth again. Make sure I spray it down with my line and lure conditioner. Oops. There again. Make sure I clean it all up, wipe it all down. Get all the grime off of it. Lay it back to the side. And there you have it. That's what I do at least a couple times a year to check or make sure my rods are in good shape for the next day that I'm going to fish. Like I say, I generally do it 2 times a year. Sometimes 3 times a year. Depends on if I fish a lot of muddy water. If you fish a lot of muddy water with a lot of debris in it, your rods and reels will get really dirty. So I try to keep them clean and make sure that all my guides are free of nicks or anything that's going to cut my line. Until next time, thanks very much for watching.